Hi, back to my channel, Teach Me English. This is Jovan. In today's tutorial, I'm going to explain there is and there are, which are used to show that something or someone exists. So we are going to use them normally in an affirmative way, negative, interrogative, which is into brackets, question. At last, we are going to have some sentences and not to forget a very simple quiz. So let's get started. The affirmative form for there is used when the noun is singular. For example, a car, which means one car, a book, a house, a person, or someone. So normally there is precedes the articles a and an, or we can normally use one, which is a singular, plus the singular noun plus the complement. For example, I'm going to say there is a book on the desk, which means one book on the desk. Even I can say there is an umbrella on the street. Umbrella, which means one umbrella. I even can say there is one pen in the bag. There is also used when the noun is uncountable. For example, sugar. So sugar normally is uncountable. Milk, water, rice, and spices. So we can also use there is plus all uncountable nouns plus some, a lot of, and the singular noun plus the complement. I'm going to say there is some sugar in the sink. Some sugar in the sink. Even I can say there is a lot of rice in the dish. Rice in the dish. The negative form for there is. For example, I'm going to change this sentence, which is a positive sentence, into a negative form for there is. So there is some sugar in the sink. We have two ways of making your positive sentence and negative form sentence. So the first way is we use there is plus not plus any plus the complement. So we use any with positive, singular, plural, countable, uncountable, and interrogative. So this is a good thing for any. For example, I'm going to say there is not any sugar in the sink. No sugar in the sink. Or even I can say there isn't any sugar in the sink. There isn't, which is consisted of is plus not. The second way of making your positive sentence and negative form sentence is that we use there is plus no plus complement. For example, I'm going to say there is no sugar in the sink. The question form for there is, normally we are going to make this positive sentence a question form sentence. So there is a pen in the back. Normally it is going to be is plus there plus one of the articles a or an, or even we can have any plus singular noun plus the complement and the question mark, of course. So this sentence, there is a pen in the bag, is going to be, is there a pen in the bag? And the answer is yes, there is, or no, there isn't. Right below we have some more sentences. There is a book on the desk. Is there a book on the desk? Yes, there is, or no, there isn't. The second sentence, there is an umbrella on the street. Is there an umbrella on the street? Yes, there is, or no, there isn't. The sentence number 3, there is some milk in the bottle. So normally for the question form, some is going to be omitted and instead we use any. So is there any milk in the bottle? Sentences with there is. There is a bike on the sidewalk. There is an apple in Tom's hand. There is one student in the class. There is some soda in the bottle. There's a lot of flour in the bag. There is not any patient in the hospital. There is no oven in the kitchen. Is there any tea in the teapot? Yes, there is, or no, there isn't. Regarding the affirmative form or positive form for there are, we normally use there are when the countable noun is plural. For example, cars, books, houses, people or persons or boys, children. There are plus the plural noun plus complement. For example, there are books on the desk. There are umbrellas on the street. We also use there are with numbers, many, some, a lot of, plus the plural noun, plus the complement. For example, there are 5 malls in the town. There are some posters in the class. There are many eggs in the box. There are a lot of books in the desk. The negative form for there are, normally this sentence, which is there are 5 malls in the town, is a positive sentence. We are going to make from this sentence a negative form sentence. So it is going to be into 2 ways. The first way is we use there are plus not plus any. And by the way, for the negative form, we use any instead of a lot of or some. So for the negative form, we do not use some or a lot of. Plus plural noun plus the complement. For example, this positive sentence is going to be a negative form as below. There are not any malls in the town. Or we even can say there aren't any malls in the town. Regarding the second way of making your positive form and negative form for there are, we normally use there are plus no plus plural noun plus the complement. So I'm going to say there are no malls in the town. Regarding the question form for there are, we are going to make this positive form question form or interrogative form for there are. So we have right here in this sentence, there are pens in the bag. So the question form is going to be are plus there plus plural noun plus the complement and the question mark. So this sentence, which is there are pens in the bag, is going to be are there pens in the bag? The answer is yes, there are, or no, there aren't. Right below we have some more sentences regarding the question form. So there are books on the desk. Are there books on the desk? The answer is yes, there are, or no, there aren't. The second sentence, there are umbrellas on the street. Are there umbrellas on the street? The third sentence, which is there are some cats in the cage. So normally for the question form, we are going to omit some and use any instead of some. So it is going to be are there any cats in the cage? So the answer is whether yes there are or no there aren't. Sentences with there are. So there are cars in the garage. There are 4 cell phones on the chair. There are many pencils on the book. There are some balls in the stadium. There are a lot of carrots in the grocery. There are not any bears in the forest. There are no dogs in my house. Are there any birds in the cage? The answer is whether yes, there are, or no, there aren't. In the end, we are going to have a very simple quiz which is consisted of 5 sentences, whether these 5 sentences are true or false. Normally, some of them are true while the others are false. So the first sentence is, there are 1 egg in the box. So I'm going to answer this sentence, which is false, because there are is used with plural and not for singular like 1 egg. So we can say there are eggs, or there are some or many eggs in the box. I thank you very much for watching my videos on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. Please subscribe to get more videos. Take care.